I've got a mini review, Bob, and that is the second season of The Killing.
Oh, I'm ready.
Uh, Less infuriating, but still overall a step down from season one, but partially saved by the great acting and a richly portrayed world. At least there was a payoff at the end this time, 3 out of 5. So the thing about The Killing, Bob, is that it does a lot of things really well. I love the two main characters and the strong sense of place right there in Seattle. It reminds me of Dexter, sort of in that way. I know you don't watch Dexter, but there are a lot of reasons I could be tired of Dexter. But let's like drop it into that world and those characters and saying hi. And the killing's kind of like that.
Cool.
The problem is that it feels like it's stalling constantly. It's been stalling for 2 seasons now, just without any good idea of where to take this wonderful characters and what to do with this wonderful world that it's created. We're still in the same case as season one. Um, the one where it's looking like it was all wrapped up, and then the bizarre last few minutes of the first season basically ruined everything. But now we're back on that case for season two. It still a little bit has the problem of whiplash-inducing twists that it hasn't really laid the groundwork for, and now just the plot gets more and more implausible with the detective's behavior. And without getting too spoilery, I'll say that at a certain point in the middle, the main detective, Lyndon, played by Mireille Enos, she goes so rogue that she's stripped of her authority to keep investigating by the police department. But she still manages to pull off this stuff without an actual badge. It's like, wait, there's no way that you'd be able to do that if you were told not to investigate a case.
Mm-hmm.
Um, anyway, so I didn't get into The Killing when it was new, and I was going to let it go by the wayside. But when it got renewed for a third season, the hope was that some of these issues might have been addressed. For one thing, in this new third season, they're onto a new case, and it's about time, I tell you. So now I'll get to that third season, which is airing now, and report on whether that's picked up. But for now, this is sort of a unnecessary, um, necessary step on the path to the third season, but we may find out that it's ultimately unnecessary to even be on this path. I will let you know.
Okay, yeah, I wonder if it was 24 that started this trend, or if it may have been earlier, but 24 had this problem. Homeland has this problem of like where the lead character goes rogue too much, but then somehow still can make it work and comes back and is able to save the world. Um, it's tough because it makes for a great like rise in your heart rate, and you're like, oh, they're breaking the rule, but then on the other you're like, wait a second, I've seen this like a lot already, and is it that
Yeah.
plausible? It sounds like they didn't pull it off very well, and they're like third in line, so too bad.
Yeah, I guess we'll just leave it at that if I'm not going to get too spoilery. I think that is fair enough.
Okay.